Let's do an energy check and see the energy coming your way this weekend, what's likely to come your way this weekend. Sometimes the energy lasts longer than that. So, it doesn't have to be for the weekend, it could be longer. So take what resonates and leave the rest. So we're going to use our Secrets of Paradise Tarot, and then we'll just give it a shuffle and then see what comes out. What's the strongest message as we head into the weekend? So maybe we'll just put it that way. All right, so you know how I feel about the card at the bottom of the deck, and you have the Chariot. So some of you are going to be overcoming a lot of obstacles. Like it's going to be where you have a lot of force behind you. I love the Chariot card because it's a major arcana. So if there's something where you're kind of in some sort of competition, with somebody, whether it be a job or in terms of your career or promotion, just know that this is going to go in your favor. So that's good news coming out already because you have the Chariot, and that's just having that will, that power, that determination, and having that victory. And then typically too with the Chariot card, this is something that's being supported heavily by the divine, right? So it could be Cancer. If you're a Cancer, this might resonate with you. Don't have to be, but it's like a major arcana card for Cancer, right? So I'm also hearing in July that some of you are also going to have something that you're wanting, desiring, working towards that is going to come about around Cancer season. So particularly if you're a Cancerian. All right, but let's just see. Let's shuffle. But that's just the first message that I received. Oh, Lord. Seven of Swords. And then you have I think in this deck, this is the Dame of Swords. I think it's the Queen of Swords. But this is good. But let's see what else we get, and then we'll clarify. Ooh, and then the Sun card. Wonderful. Yes, I love it. So right away what I'm getting, and that's what I'm saying, like you're going to have some kind of victory, right? So if somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, Seven of Swords, somebody's trying to sneak around, somebody's trying to be deceptive, somebody's trying to take off with things, and not give you your fair share, right? Because the Seven of Swords is a card of somebody doing something nefarious behind your back. It can be a card of greed, of stealth, but sometimes it's also a card of strategy, right? So it doesn't have to be negative. But what I'm getting is somebody's trying to do something sneaky behind your back. You are going to know exactly what this is because your intuition, your discernment is basically on fleek, because you can never pull the wool over the Queen of Swords' eyes, right? So you're going to find this out. And then here you have the Sun card, which clarifies that illumination, that clarity that's going to come to you. Sun card can also be a card, of course, of enlightenment, but also joy, but then also a card of freedom. So there may be somebody, I hear, planning their escape. Because if you notice, this person is in a canoe, right? And you see the sun there, right? So this might be around like Leo season, so like around August. Somebody's planning their escape. Take what resonates, however you want to take it, however it fits. And somebody is going to find out. Somebody's going to find out. They're going to figure this out. So whatever somebody is trying to hide from you, that is something that's going to come, you're going to be aware of, right? This weekend, starting this weekend, that's going to come to you in terms of what is up, right? In terms of Three of Wands, making future plans, right? All right, let's clarify the Three of Swords and then see what else we get. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. So here you go. Six of Swords reversed. Okay, so this Six of Swords can be a card of, again, movement, right? Like moving on. So I keep getting an energy of somebody who's trying to travel, or somebody may have been trying to move away from a situation, or travel, but it's been delayed. Like they weren't able to do this. With the Six of Swords being reversed, they kind of had to stay in place. Again, I'm just getting an energy of you're going to find this out. Six of Swords too can also be a card of healing, right? And then when it's reversed, it's like you can't, you're kind of stuck, in a pattern, you're stuck in a rut, and you're not able to release whatever it is that's holding you back and be able to move forward. So, you know what I'm getting to? Like some of you are going to find out on the other end, very similar, that if somebody was doing something to gain the upper hand or to have some victory, but they were doing it nefariously, you're going to find that out this weekend or get clarity about that. Because the way the Seven of Swords is, being a card of like stealth and strategy, and the Six of Swords is somebody who's like trying to move on. So whether it be physically move away from a situation, move homes, right? Move away from something that's not working for them. You're going to find out what somebody did to keep you stuck right where you are. You're going to find it out this weekend. So it's kind of heavy stuff this weekend. But I'm getting it's going to be beneficial. And then the other card you received was the Nine of Wands reversed. So again, there's something here because Nine of Wands reversed is like not having boundaries. It can also be like giving up, because when the Nine of Wands is upright, is, you know, you're fighting. You may be exhausted, but you're not giving up, right? So it could be a situation where, let me see what I'm getting, because I'm hearing like throwing in the towel. Like maybe somebody's throwing in the towel. Nine of Wands is like, okay, I've given up. Tell me more. Tell me more. This Nine of Wands and the Six of Swords. Exactly. Five of Pentacles. That's exactly what it is. So there's something here where, again, I'm getting you're going to find out something that somebody did behind your back that was sneaky. And it's just going to make you kind of like give up and throw in the towel, whether on this particular person or on this situation, or the person who's been doing something nefarious to keep you in place. This is a weekend when you're just going to give up and throw in the towel, right? Because it's like the truth is being revealed. That's what I'm going to call this. The truth is being revealed. Everybody's discernment is on fleek. So whether you were trying to screw somebody, and I'm not saying you personally, but just in general, take what resonates, or somebody was trying to screw you over, clarity is going to come this weekend about what was going on, right? Because here's this Five of Pentacles, which is being left out in the cold. So there's going to be some kind of giving up, some kind of throwing in the towel. So whatever I was doing to you or somebody else is doing to you is just, everybody's going to have, the truth is going to be exposed and revealed. And everybody's just going to go like, okay, that's it. I'm done. Tell me about this Dame of Swords. Tell me about this Dame of Swords. This is an interesting reading. But then look, here you have beautiful Ace of Cups. So I was like, come on, Spirit, give me a good card. So here you have this, right? So it's going to bring healing. Oh, so that's what it is. So the truth is going to be exposed, right? When this truth is exposed, it might be painful. But in the end, what's going to come out of this is healing. Beautiful healing, because now everybody's mask is being removed, right? It's the truth is being revealed. Everything that was hidden, it's going to come to the forefront. And then from that, once all of that comes out, I wouldn't be surprised if the Tower comes out, right? Because it might be a big blow up or an argument. But once this happens, it's like now you can heal. It's like you're going to get this truth, because the Queen of Swords is also all about truth. And then healing is going to come. Tell me about this Sun card. Tell me about this Sun card, and then we'll wrap up. Which is good. I love that Sun card is here. Beautiful. Yeah. So here we go. Nine of Cups. And this is what I'm saying. Like once this truth is revealed, right? Whatever somebody is keeping hidden, it's like all this healing. It's just going to be like, you know, I said what I said. It's now out in the open. You know what I mean? And now we can just focus on healing. We no longer have to wear the mask. We no longer have to keep up with the lies. We no longer have to play a game, play strategy with anybody, because now this truth is out and it's going to lead to a wish fulfillment, believe it or not, because here you have the Nine of Cups. So after all of this ickiness, right, this ugliness, what's going to follow is healing, happiness, and wish fulfillment. So this is an interesting reading, right? Because look, here you have the Queen of Cups, right? Healing, beautiful energy. And again, we come back to this water energy. 818, look that up. I just saw that as an angel number. It might have a message for somebody. And Queen of Cups is, you know, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And then here we go again, ending with this Chariot. So there's going to be victory, but there's going to be a little bit of drama, as I see a little Five of Wands here, and there's going to be a little bit of competition. But you know what? The truth is going to be revealed. So truth revealed this weekend that is going to lead to healing and a wish fulfillment coming a little bit later on. So anyways, I hope this is helpful. Have a nice weekend. Bye.